Hi Gemini, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Gemini is Tvillingarna in Swedish, and I am Swedish, and I want to clear something up. I usually start out these videos with saying I will throw in a few Swedish words here and there to maybe clarify some English for you guys. And then I had people comment, like in the comment section, that, oh, you're good, you're fine, your English is so good. Your English is awesome. What are they talking about? Just don't pay attention to them if they think like they don't know. And that's not what I mean. I mean, thank you so much for the compliments, but I really don't mean that. I mean, I will for the Swedish people who are watching who says that they can't watch this because they won't understand what I'm saying. If there's tough words here and there in English that we maybe not generally use, I will just explain that in Swedish. That's what I mean. So, Gemini, what's going on in your life? We'll just jump straight in and see what you need guidance for the most right now. It's Leo season still, so it should feel way more flowy than it has before. We're out of the Mercury retrograde and we're into the just every planet is just really aligned, and every like the overall energy is just flowier, which can lead to it feeling a bit heavy if you're not in alignment with that, if that makes sense. Just get your act together and it feels nice. And goodbye. That's all I have to say, because literally that's what it takes. No matter what full moon or energy or whatever stands out. Okay, Gemini. Tvillingarna. I felt like I want to do the bottom card. And then I've started to just turn them over, each one of them, at the same time to sort of get a little story for myself. The first card out is Illusion. The second card out is Children. And the last card out is Dove. So let me explain. And the bottom line, like the basic of the information, the basics of your situation right now is the Illusion card, which tells me that there's something that you're thinking about that you have. I'll say this to myself every once in a while. Oh my God! For a second there, I thought that every like all of this is real, but it's not. So we're playing pretend. We're making everything up. So if you're gonna make everything up, why don't you just as well make something up that you like? For some reason, the Illusion card comes up, which means that you have gone into a situation and made it look really real. And probably it's not that it's the Illusion card doesn't come when it's your life feels so good and it's so good that it's in need of you hearing that this is not real. It's the opposite. So there might be something that you're creating right now that you sort of have maybe you've been struggling for a long time to make this happen. Maybe there is something that you feel like this old news, like I seem to never be quit from it, like it doesn't end, or you're in a situation where you feel like you're going to be stuck there forever. Maybe it has reached your health. You feel like, this is a thing that I just have to live with. Just something that the Illusion card wants to remind you. Nothing is set in concrete. Nothing is set in concrete. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what you have manifested in your life and what hasn't manifested in your life, because that's up to you. So with kids coming up after it, you know that your children are protected. So next to this situation that you feel maybe this will never shift, maybe you need to get out of a situation where you feel like I don't want to be in this, or I want to shift this, or whatever you have been thinking about for years. Can it come already? There's something involving, either it's involving your kids, that you think that if the situation that you're in does not shift, your kids will be affected negatively. Or if the situation that you're in shifts, how is that going to affect your children? Something like that. A third option, it's something with your inner child. It's like, in order for you to understand that it's all play here. When it gets too serious and it's like I have to get this done, or I'm drawing back to say I have to live with this, and you take your inner child out, and the child is like, what? No, I don't. I can play with whoever I want. Like, I'll decide. I'll set the rules. You don't get to tell me what to do. Like, you're the boss of how the reality is going to turn out. You really are. And you really need to hear that right now, because either there's a situation that you really do not want to stay in or want to be in, you want to shift it somehow, or you're really, really close to manifesting something and you just need that final little nudge, a little push, a little belief that this truly can happen. This thing that you're about to take a bit too serious, but that thing that you're about to manifest or about to create, we're inches away. It is inches away. And you need to hear that if you bring out your inner child and just look at this in a very childlike way, a very childish approach, it's going to manifest like that. Having the dove come out as the last card, usually when the dove card comes, it's to show you, I feel like there's several things coming up with this one. Usually when the dove card comes, it's the dove of peace, fredsduva, where I feel like when that shows up, usually your loved ones from the other side comes through to sort of give you hope, give you like a blessing that they're there, that they're with you, that they're rooting for you, they want this to happen. Yeah, along those lines. And underneath it says, take a leap of faith. So that's one interpretation of this. And then I feel like whatever it is that you think that you need to stay in, with the illusion card, I want to give you a metaphor. Like, if you manifested something in your life, if you manifested lack of money, if you manifested an illness in your body, if you manifested crappy relationships, I don't know, something on the negative side where you find yourself and you sort of don't want to stay there, and your loved ones, meaning parents, come from the other side, it can be that you're just following their lead. You sort of stay loyal to your parents even though they're not here still. And for you guys who still have them here, the bloodline, the hierarchy, like, we are so loyal our parents that we sometimes decide not to get happier than our parents, not to get richer, not to get more successful, stuff like that. To just be loyal and keep a level, like a happy medium. I feel like they're coming in to give you a blessing, to say, however we lived or did not live, you have the right, like, we're giving you the permission to just go ahead and create the most mind-blowing, awesome life for yourself. Like, don't follow in our footsteps. You're not, like, You don't have to, like, you're not honoring us or not honoring us by doing what it is that you want. So you can, like, you have their blessing for sure. And not only are they here to say that you have their blessing, they're here to root you on, to like, yay, you go, you do this. And I feel for some, the thing that you're struggling with, it's like you're almost given up on it, which is sort of a good thing, because you give up on the resistance, but you don't give up on the wish you have that comes out from it. I'll say that again. If you don't have any money, you really have been struggling with money. Like, maybe that's all you know. Maybe that's even come to be your identity, which it's not, but it feels like it. And you really truly don't, like, you're so sick and tired of this situation where you don't have enough money, that you're on the brink of giving up. That you're saying, I don't care anymore. Like, I will just never see the money. Then it means that if you give up, you only let go of the resistance you have towards it coming in, but you don't give up the actual wish, which is money. So when you give up, it can come in. So whatever you're feeling you had, like, oh, I want to give up, do it. Because most people say, I'll fight it to the death. I'll keep fighting. I'll never give up. Well, good for you then. Then you have another 5 to 10 years to struggle with this, because it's not coming when there's a fight around it. So let's dive deeper into this. There's something going on in your life that you want to, to let go of. Like, not have such a crampy feeling around, and that you should just know it's not that serious. And I know what I'm sitting here saying. I know that there are people out there, maybe they're even homeless, and you probably won't watch this, but there are people homeless, there are people like on the brink of not having a home, there might be people with serious illnesses in their body, being in really abusive relationships, however that applies in your life. And I'm sitting here saying it's not that serious, but it really isn't. I'm standing firmly on that one, because I've been through them all. And you really just have to shift your vibration. Every single situation comes with a vibration, and you're in charge of the vibration. You shift the vibration, and the circumstance has to shift. I won't back down on that one. If you want to see a change the vibration. Don't go for the physical stuff. Don't go for the illness, don't go for the relationship, don't go for the money. Go for the vibration, and everything else will shift. There's one. First one out that jumped out is opportunity knocks. What? Opportunity knocks. There's an opportunity here. Right now, there's something that is happening in your life. You got an idea. Some person has come into your life to give you new ways to think. There could have been a person coming into your life wanting to help you in some way. If you haven't received this help yet, or this insight or this idea, you are about to have this very, very shortly. And when I get the opportunity knocks, it just means it's a green light. It's a full go. Like, whenever this shows up, grab it, do it, jump on it. It's spirit telling you, go do it, because this will help you in whatever it is that you want to get out of or want to create right now. This will help shift that thing, or get what you want, or shift the thing that you're in that you don't want to be in. Okay? Second card out is my Cinderella card, I call it. It's called Resilience, Rise Above Tribulations. And I won't get into that card. I will get that in the extended, and I'll pull more cards on the situation. So if you want to follow me into the extended version, just click on the little arrow next to the title. I see that there's a delay on my end. I hope it's not on yours. And a curtain rolls down and it says extended reading, and there's a blue link underneath it. You click it and it'll take you to the extended. If this is where we part ways, I'm so happy that you are here, that you're watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please share it with your friends if you want. I hope to see you guys in a week. Bye, Gemini.